everybody, my name is Megan and welcome to my September TBR. Good God, can we believe it's already September? That's messed up. And also, it actually is September right now. It's September 1st. I'm only just filming this TBR because I am a mess. I had a very busy last few weeks of August and I just let things slide. So it's like the monthly round of Bookoplathon created by Becca at Becca and the Books. I've done some rolls. We have other things going on. We have Wayward Sunathon and Rolling Rainbow Reads, which I will link down below. But I've not included those in my TBR because I just can't right now. You know, you get it. So what have I included? I'm trying to read some of my BookBox books. I have a lot of them. Current total I think is 38 unread. Not all monthly. Some of them have been, you know, bought outside of the monthly subscription with my own money, which I think might be worse. But yeah, I have a lot and I want to focus primarily on those this month. There are some books I didn't read last month that I kind of want to get to. We'll see if I do. Might not. Can you hear the outside? I can hear the outside, but I'm wearing my comfy jumper which has Julie and the Phantoms on it. Can we just appreciate them for a second? I love Julie and the Phantoms so much. But so I don't want to shut my window because it is actually too warm to have the jumper on. I just needed comfort today, you know. But yeah, let me just jump into my rolls. I decided to do 6 rolls because that felt like a reasonable amount of prompts to get that I can then also supplement with other books that I just feel like reading, because I have a lot of those too. So I did like screen record these things but I didn't save it. I don't know what happened to them, but I did some rolls using online dice. And my first roll I got a 5 and a 3, which is 8, which popped me onto the pattern and text little square. And for this I've decided to read Heart of Thorns by Brie Barton because, you know, this is definitely a pattern surrounding the text of the title. This is from a very long time ago, one of the earliest fairy lists I got, 2018. Yeah, so had this one a while, and this is about a girl who wants to hunt down women with magic because they killed her mother, and then she finds out that she in fact has the magic that she has been training to hunt down her entire life, and things spiral out of control from there. I think we'll see how it goes. Then after that I got a 1 and a 4, which is 5, which then took me around to published or set between 2000 and 2019. First I've gone for Beyond a Darkened Shore by Jessica Leake, which I think it's about like warring kingdoms, and they're getting two people, one from one side, one from the other, getting like prophetic visions about, wow, this one came with a book plate that I've not even bothered to put in. Love that for me. Yeah, but yeah, warring kingdoms, prophecy, pulling them together, maybe they fall in love. This is also from 2018, so yeah, that's 2 fairy loot books down. And then I got a 1 and a 5, which meant I got favourite setting, which means I've decided to read Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. Vaguely fantastical setting is the vibe, I feel. This is from New York Times bestselling author Bridget Kemmerer, about a kingdom divided by corruption, the prince desperately holding it together and the girl ready to bring it all crashing down. The sequel comes out soon, figured I'd probably best give it a go. And then I got a 4 and a 5, which took me around to Features a Mystery. Now technically this isn't a BookBox book yet, but I have bought the Inheritance Games series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes from Fairy Loot, the Mortal Edition. I've not read it. I do own it because of course I do. So I'm going to be reading that this month. I'll be buddy reading it with Tori from A Scottish Last Reads, and I do own it. It's just over there and I don't want to get it, so I'm just rolling with the chill vibes of this video. And all I know about that is that like someone is set to an inheritance but they have to go through a series of trials or games to get it. So like, sure. My friend loves it. My friend in America who I went to see in May, obsessed with it, told me I'm not allowed to go visit her again until I've read it, so I should hurriedly get around to it, you know. And then I got a 2 and a 3, which gave me 5. And that took me around to third person perspective. For this one I'm reading The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy, which is a fairy loot book. It's like in this corner here, but I pre-ordered it from Orbit, so I have a physical copy and I'm super excited to be reading it. And in fact, because it's the 1st of September, I'm already 66 pages in, having the best time. There's a dog in this who I'm just obsessed with. So this is about Heart, who's like a demigod and goes into this magical blocked off land place to kill things, and the things he kills he brings to Mercy because she works at like an undertaker's place and she deals with the bodies, and they hate each other, but then they start writing each other letters. They each write a letter to a friend, and I can't wait to see where it goes. So I'm very excited about that. And finally, no doubles, I got a 2 and a 5, which is 7, which took me to highest rated. Where did it go? And for this, I'm reading The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang, which is book 2 in the Poppy War series. Now technically, the highest rated book I own from a book box is Jade Legacy, but I've not read Jade War or Jade City, so I'm not going to read Jade Legacy. And then it went Jade War, and then it went The Dragon Republic. So I think did it. Let me double check. Let me show you, because I have Goodreads proof. I wasn't going to do my entire owned book collection because that would mean putting it all into Goodreads and separating it from all the books I want to read that I don't own, which I just don't have the time, the energy or inclination to do. That will let me know how many books I physically own that I haven't read, and that's just not what I want for my life at the moment. So my unread book box books, by average rating, it goes Jade Legacy, can you see it? Jade War, and then The Dragon Republic, and then it goes The Burning God, and then The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. So I am picking this up again. I did get like a chunk into this the first time I read it, and then it just got to a bit that really stressed me out, like really stressed me out. So I stopped reading it, but I'm going back to it this month for sure. I might reread The Poppy War and, you know, get through the whole trilogy this month, but I make no promises to that effect. But after having been to an R.F. Kuang event, she's just so intelligent and so like well spoken and articulate, and I just want to read this series now, especially after finishing Babel literally yesterday, and I've not stopped thinking about it. So yesterday? No, it was Tuesday. It's been 2 days. It was a lot. It was excellent. And I have high hopes. This is the second book in the Poppy War trilogy, which is a historical fantasy. Not actually historical, it is loosely based on Sino-Japanese relations. And it has like magic, and it's all very interesting and stressful. And this is the very nice Illumicrate version. So that was all 6 rolls. I am definitely going to be reading Nona the Ninth by Tamsin Muir, which is book 3 in the Locked Tomb Locked Tomb series quartet. Who knows, it was supposed to be a trilogy, which is why I don't know what it's actually called, which is a book about like a sci-fi dystopian society in which there are these houses that are on different ships floating, or planets, I think ships, it's hard to tell. It's a weird series, and they each have different necromantic specialties. And in Gideon the Ninth, they are asked to send 2 people from each house to go through trials to be like the next lictor so that they can serve God. And it was really good, and I loved Harrow, and Nona was coming out, so I'm going to try and reread all of them, like, you know, those 2 to get to the 3rd one. We'll see, because I also kind of want to reread The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare, because I watched Becca Fowles' live show recently for the By the Angel Along for Clockwork Princess. Just had so many feelings, and now I'm like, want to reread that immediately. What else do I want to read? Got my little post-it note. Oh, Love on the Brain came in the Afterlight box recently. Want to get to that. Didn't really fit into any of my prompts very well. And then I kind of want to catch up with all the Illumicrate books, because like historically I've been bad with Fairy Loot, but I've done pretty well with Illumicrate, and they've usually been pretty highly rated. So I've got 4 left that aren't included in the TBR. So I've got Portrait of a Thief by Grace Steely, which is like a heist colonial exploration novel. Got Book of Night by Holly Black, which is her adult debut about a witch, magic, something, I don't know. We All Fall Down by Rose Zabo, which is the lowest rated book and has been slated for being racist, but I want to form my own opinions before I unhaul. And The Drowned Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones, which is part heist novel, part dark fairy tale, and rich with Welsh legends. The Drowned Woods is an ethereal fantasy perfect for fans of Kristen Crenshaw and Maria Vishnaida. And it's pretty, so, and it's quite short, to be fair. It's not massively long. 343 pages, so could be pretty easy. And I won't talk about all of the other BookBox books I own that I've not read, because I don't want to. But if you're my friend on Goodreads, I don't know if you can see my shelves, but like the 38 bookshelf is there. And this plus the Inheritance games is my mandatory TBR from Bookopoly. And I have so many other books I want to read. We will see how that goes. And I did complete my TBR last month. If you saw, Jem played TBR for me. I completed everything. I DNF'd one of the books, but I read 18 books in total, so I think we can forgive that one DNF that didn't complete a prompt, you know? That would have completed the prompt. And it was the least anticipated prompt, so DNF in that was hardly a surprise, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully I will be back with more regular content soon. It has been a time. I am resetting, you know, getting my shit together. We'll see how it goes. And I will catch you in another video soon. Everything is linked down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.